Oh, hi guys, this is Guy9 here for Let's Play Slime Rancher. In the last episode... Did I shoot something? It made a shooting noise, that was so weird. But anyways, in the last episode, we took our first steps into the ancient ruins. I think that's what they're called anyways. I don't know, it's a place, it has things, it has two things that we currently have in our backpack right now. And I just noticed these berries, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of that real quick. Well, speaking of taking care of things real quick, I actually have just spent like the past 5 or so minutes kind of cleaning up the ranch, getting a bunch of food and stuff. And like, yeah, if this number right here is any indication of how much cleaning up I've had to do for the past few minutes, and keep in mind that's for like quite a number of these things too. Yeah, food really isn't an issue anymore. Like, I've had to basically store away stuff now. Like I have 27 odd onions. I have 63 oka-okas because I really don't know what to do with the oka-okas. But we'll get to that point another time. Yeah, see, like, look, there are this fruit, or not this fruit, this veggie. This veggie will just constantly come up. You get this thing, you're really set as far as like food goes. And like I'm letting myself get derailed, but sorry. I thought it's kind of amazing to me how quickly this food is generating. But yeah, as you can see in the backpack, we have the Quantum Slime, we have the Phase Lemon. While I was cleaning up the ranch, the Power Core Mark III became available. So this, I believe this is the maximum energy. Like, high enough... sorry, I'm getting confused again. Like, this micro generator boosts personal energy to 250, but not high enough to give up coffee entirely. I'm gonna get that. And I might as well just get that too. But I basically spent the couple of minutes just getting money, because we were at like just under 8k, and now we have 15k. Because I basically took pretty much all the plorts we had and just shoved them into the market. I even got an achievement too. Plort Tycoon, sell 5,000 plorts. Issues for later. But as I've been saying before, I really wanted to get this. Between the two expansions that we have left, this is by far and large probably the more important of the two. So the lab, you unlock the lab, a special range expansion that allows you to create gadgets using slime science. We're gonna... Well, okay, let's go straight to that real quick. So this barn has all the equipment you need to begin crafting gadgets using slime science, include blah 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 blah. So, how the whole process works... Oh, there's a Hodgkin thing, let's look at that real quick. I built this lab after meeting a slime scientist and learning about the wonders of plort technology. I figured it'd be fun to tinker with on rainy days. I only nearly blew myself up 3 times, which is pretty good given my tendency for that sort of thing in my other hobbies. But it soon became a reminder that I had a thirst for adventure, and being cooped up in a barn all day wasn't ever going to satisfy that thirst. Soon, I began to set my sights for horizons beyond this ranch, and once I got to thinking on it, further still. So, the lab works in 3 parts. This first part here is kind of a store saying, yeah, there goes the game. In order to fabricate gadgets, you need to put resources in the refinery. Try shooting a plort in there, but remember, any resources deposited cannot be removed. That's a critical thing to note. And if you click on this thing here, it'll show you all the stuff that you could have in here, so all the different plorts. There's also a bunch of materials down here, specifically for slime science. And now that we have access to the lab, we can actually start going after those in earnest. Once you have a bunch of resources in here, you can go to this thing here, which is kind of a blueprint device. And here you can buy all sorts of blueprints for different things, including, I want to stop for a second to illustrate this one right here. This actually just came out as of this video. Well, not this day in particular that I'm recording, but like a few days ago, they just put out the tweet saying that they just added this, the drone, which can basically help automate your ranch. But here you see like those various costs and there's various things that you can buy. And you actually start out having the novice drill blueprint regardless. Like, this is granted to you for free. And then you have a whole bunch of other stuff. You have pumps and apiaries, which are kind of the same thing. Your own personal teleporter, which I'm going to probably prioritize this. I'm going to go and buy that, actually. A warp depot that allows you to transfer resources. So like a teleporter, but for your resources. The drone I just mentioned. Med stations are like little places that you can put down that will regen your health. Hydro turrets. So I think this is mostly something you want on the farm. I need to see if you can actually put this out in the wild. But basically, it's a water turret. So if TARs ever pop up, these things will immediately target them and kill them. So very handy to have, especially on your ranch. And then you got some like fun things here, like a slime ball hoop, a slime stage, lamp, and novice Gordo snare, which does probably what you think it does. But we'll get to that eventually. I'm gonna go ahead and also pick up those novice things. And the third part is this thing here, which is what actually builds the stuff in the process. So once you buy blueprints, you can go to the fabricate gadget, and you can find them all here. It'll tell you what resources that you need. So like some of these things we haven't even seen yet. Like we have no idea what deep brine or hexacomb or strange diamonds are. And the drills and the stuff like that, the extractors, are basically our way to getting those resources. And if we click on learn more, we can actually, like, you can see, like, we have a whole new tab for the Slimepedia now, too. So, like, it goes, I don't know. That is weird. Yeah, it's not letting me, let's see. Oh, there we go. Huh. Guess the game glitched out or something. Let's see. Yeah, and some of the blueprints are found in those treasure pods. Speaking of which, those treasure pods are going to become a lot more relevant now to us. But these extractors are what we want. And let's see, what do I need? Fortunately, I got rid of a lot of my things. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, first off, let's do what we came here to do. It's gonna tell me to. I don't have a plort. I'm sorry. Here. Let's get this thing out of off my thing. Also, since we have the lab unlocked, we now have this little shortcut to the grotto. So yay! God, things go so quickly now. All right, let's take one of these crystal plorts and put it in there. Actually, I kind of want to take all of these, but I'm going to put, like, probably about 10 of them in the refinery. I have to look up exactly what plorts are useful. I want to say some plorts are used a lot more than others. Honestly, you might want to consider, if you want to really get into this, you might want to consider making a pink and phosphor slime corral as well, because pink and phosphor are very heavily used in the early stages at the very least. But anyways, like, just shoot it in. It works just like, you know, your usual thing. Oh, whoa. My trigger got sticky there. But yeah, see, like, now we have 13 plorts saved up in this thing. So, Okay, I get it. I just went over this stuff. Yeah, really wanted me to shoot a plort in there. I imagine this thing's gonna tell me, hey, you got the thing now. Yeah. Okay. I gotta get plorts, though. Speaking of which, actually, we do need a tiny bit more money, so let me go ahead and put these crystal plorts in the thing. And gadget mode, I'll show that off in a second, because we don't have anything to really show that off with at the moment. Both sides. So yeah, it's doing its whole little tutorial about how the whole lab science stuff works. Thank you, Mochi. That's still such a bad deal. I don't know. 12 pinks at this point wouldn't be the worst thing. Here, let me go ahead. Let me see if I can find 6, because getting those 4s would actually be really good to have. Let's see if I can find normal. I'm pretty sure I've gotten rid of most of my normal chickens at this point. Also, my phone is going off in the back. Like, my house phone is going off in the background. I don't know if you hear that, and if you do, I'm really sorry. There. Okay. Get these to Bob. 6, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are excited about this. Granted, I do need more pogo fruits, but I've been kind of relying on the natural supply from the overgrowth to give me pogo fruits. Okay. Oh, and luckily we have healthy supplies. I want to put down the, what's it? I want to put down the quantum slime so as soon as I can. I'm just basically getting this set up. Oh, I kind of have to, because we need rock slimes, and I don't. We need rock bullets, and I don't have any room for rock bullets, so we should probably just get these guys set up. And hopefully I have enough money to get both the garden for them set up and the thing. But, like, this thing's to constantly complain about, alright, you gotta put something down. We don't have anything down yet. I don't think it gives us a free drill. I'll double check. Like, they give you a free blueprint, but you still gotta make it. What does it need, anyways? Oh, well, 3 boom floors, and I can make the pump. Here, I want to get this out of the way. So I want to give the quantum slimes a proper introduction, so to speak. That being said, I might fuse them with pinks. Because I know out of all of the slimes out there, pink is probably one of the more demanding ones for the lab stuff. I'll have to double check the recipes. But, like, I want to say pink does get used. I don't know if it's used in a lot of recipes, but the recipes it does get used in, it does get used a lot, so... Like, as you can see, like, I think the pink plorts got used in all 3 of the extractors. Granted, there are more slime types. There's at least, I believe, 2 more slime types that we... No, 3 that we need to get, so I could always fuse the quantum slimes with one of them. But yeah, I might set up a pink slime area at some point. Okay, so now that we got all that, so simple process to build, just as long as you have the things, press A to fabricate. And something to note down here at the bottom here, okay, that's going to be a spoiler, so I'll put that away. Each extractor can find exclusive resources if used in correct zones. Pumps will find resources in dry reef. Drills will find special resources in the quarry. Apiaries will find stuff in the moss blanket, and it was briefly on the screen for a little bit. There is one other area that we don't quite have access to yet. And you will get a unique thing no matter what. Alright, so... Now you might be thinking, hey, we're technically in the dry reef, right? Apparently, putting the stuff like that on your ranch does not qualify for the special bonuses. So, like, I think if we want the, quote, special resource from the dry reef, we have to put this thing off of our ranch. And pretty much off of our ranch is, like, basically right out here. So, how the thing was going on is that you press, well, on my Xbox controller, I don't know how it is on the keyboard, you press down on the D-pad. You got builder mode. And you can see all these little areas where you can put something. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and put it here. So you press X on the area, and it brings up all the stuff that you have built. Right now, we only have the one novice pump, so we'll go ahead and put that up. And you see it has a little bit of a timer. It takes 12 minutes for it to gather resources. So basically, in 12 minutes, we come back to that thing, we press a button, and we get stuff. And that's Slime Science 101. Good job, class. You'll be tested on this later. Let's see. I actually want to get Brad. I do partly want to actually get really going on this. So, Foster Slimes are another one that we kind of want a lot of, so let me go ahead and get these. As much as I really want to sell these, I want to get these going. I might... I mean, I've been looking for an opportunity to go back, go do the Ogden thing, because his mail's been sitting in our thing for a long while now. That being said, I'm also tempted to go do round 2 for Mochi, because I know she's pretty reliable when it comes to getting money. Let me go ahead and put these floors in, and then we can finally... Well, actually, shoot. I'm looking at the timer. It's already 15 minutes. I might want to save those guys for next video. It's probably fine. We, we made good progress on this. Alright, let's see. So, yeah. Oh, no, we need honey plorts. No! Shoot. Ugh. Disgusting. Alright, well, here. I can do that off camera, guys. It's no worry. Basically what I'm going to do is first build the drill. Where's that again? Quarry. Okay. And then I'm going to go get... Oop, I can't go down. There we go. I'm going to go ahead... do I want to build more of these? Yeah, you see, like, you need pink plorts for all of these, though. So I might make another pink one. But, yeah, I'm going to go off and get the honey plorts and go get that online. Gotta think about how I want to do this, though. Yeah, like, at the very least, we're probably going to need another pink corral. And I might actually fuse them with the quantum slimes, because it helps to have a favorite food, because otherwise they only produce one pink plort at a time. But, that's going to be it for this video, guys. So, this is GuyFish9, this has been Let's Play Slam Rancher. And in the next episode, we're going to finally get the quantum slime set up. I promise we will. Take care.